So why is commutativity so important? Well, it's just really useful to remember that when we are adding or multiplying, it doesn't matter which way round the numbers go in that calculation. We can do it whichever way is easiest. So, if I have 10, add 57, I wouldn't want to start with 10 and try and add on 57 on a number line or whatever method I'm using. It would be a lot easier to start with the 57 and add on 10. I know I just need to change a 10 then. And that's something we would do mentally once we're used to using commutativity, but it's not always obvious to pupils when they're learning that they can switch those numbers around in addition. Similarly, with multiplication. 5 times 7. Tables are hard for children to learn. 5 times 7. 7 is probably the trickiest table. Don't know my sevens, I can't do that calculation. Unless I remember I can use commutativity. It's exactly the same as 7 times 5. If I can count in fives, or I know my 5 times table, I can now answer that calculation. It is important to remember though that addition and multiplication are commutative, but subtraction and division are not. So you can't do this with subtraction and division calculations. What happens if you try to is that you get the wrong answer or you get very muddled, but it's particularly common in written calculations for this sort of mistake to happen with subtraction and division methods. You can see on the website more resources and information about written calculations and commutativity.